We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Cleveland Indians. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Jackson Barrett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Coming to
the starting 9 for the Cincinnati Reds are as follows. Leading off, the designated hitter, Robbie Hinton. Batting second, the second baseman, Wendell Skuron. Batting third, the third baseman, Scott Barrett. No relation to Jackson Barrett on the mound. Batting cleanup, the right fielder, Julio Beltran. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Spencer Whitney. Batting sixth, shortstop Osvaldo Duarte. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Dylan Thomas. Batting eighth, the left fielder, it's been a long day for me, Yu An. And rounding out the starting 9, batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle Holder. Hopefully, as I say the starting 9 for the Cleveland Indians will go smoothly. Batting first, the left fielder, Esteban Palacios. Batting second, the center fielder, Esteban Torrealba. Batting third, the right fielder, Mark Moyer. The cleanup hitter, the designated hitter, Adolfo Cedeno. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Yanni Hernandez. Batting sixth, the shortstop, Eric Filia. Batting seventh, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Kevin Merrill. And rounding out your starting 9 for the Cleveland Indians, the first baseman, batting ninth, Yerman Mercedes.
Right now, Robbie Hinton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Can't ask for better conditions. 83 degrees here at first pitch tonight. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to.
I almost forgot. The pitcher that's on the mound for the Cleveland Indians. He's basically to be a hard thrower at least 95 miles an hour. Because in a game, whether you're playing it or if you're doing it like I'm doing it, let the AI throw it. You can add up. It can add to 1, 2, or 3 extra miles an hour. So he throws pretty hard, or at least decently hard. 96 on the 2-seamer. Just an absurdly I guess the little brother I call it of the local bullet train. 90 on the slider, 84 on the changeup, 77 on the curveball, and 92 on the splitter.
Get him to swing at it. He'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-2. just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third baseline. And that's out number one. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Wendell Skolrin comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. One out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now at the plate, Scott Barrett. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Nope. Fastball well outside. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Two balls and a strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a two-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping up now, Julio Beltran, man at first after the two-out walk. From the stretch.
Ball, action time.
Barrett leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag. To third. He's got it. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Renel Espinal is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Apologies, I mean M&M's.
Now at the plate, Estevan Palacios.
For the Cincinnati Reds, like me, he throws gas. If you so choose to do so. It's like when you hit a home run, you hear me say, "Hi, bye, gone." Yeah. Sit your ass down, bitch. Because all he throws, if it's not gas, the local bullet train. 99 on the first seamer, 88 on the slider, curveball, 82, 95 on the two seam, and a rare Falcon change, 84.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Whitney is under this one. One pitch, one away.
Batting second.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Esteban Torrealba is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting third. The right fielder, Mark Moyer.
Now at the plate, Mark Moyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Full count, 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball four as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with two away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in for the Indians, Adolfo Cedeno, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the two-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch to him, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. A runner on first with two away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He's going, runner. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 2-1 pitch. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Indians leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Spencer Whitney, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Whitney.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes.
Ball, that's too high.
Popped him up. Jeffers is there. 1 out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Into the box now, Osvaldo Duarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. And the pitch.
Nope, outside.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Dylan Thomas. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Yoni Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Duarte has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Into the box, Eric Filia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 2-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 7, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Standing in, Ryan Jeffers will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Yu An. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. High in the air out to center field. Torrealba is right there, 1 down.
Batting 9, the catcher, Kyle Holder.
At the plate, Kyle Holder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
To the plate now, Robbie Hinton. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now, Kevin Merrill, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Kevin.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 9, the first baseman, Yervin Mercedes.
Coming to the plate now, Yervin Mercedes. Now here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Whitney is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Esteban Palacios.
Striding in once again, Esteban Palacios. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 0-1.
Ball match outside.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Skied into straightaway right. Beltran will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Wendell Skolrin.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Nope, outside. Ball, that pitch is out. Ball.
3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Merrill in foul ground. 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Scott Barrett.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Barrett. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 pitch on the way. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
So now to the plate, Julio Beltran. This will take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. One ball, one strike, the count. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Into the box, Spencer Whitney. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Back in standing. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in.
Got him.
1-1. There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. So striding forward now, Osvaldo Duarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dylan Thomas.
Into the box now, Dylan Thomas. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Torrealba is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Reds. Leading off the inning, Esteban Torrealba, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. And there's one down now.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now for Cleveland, Mark Moyer. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adolfo Cedeno, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Cedeno is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. A ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. At the plate, Yu On comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Yu On.
First pitch on its way. Here's the pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Hit hard up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle Holder.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Holder. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Standing in now, Robbie Hinton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2 out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Back up the middle, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Indians nothing. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So striding in, Yoni Hernandez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And this is up and in, ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And another foul ball. Count is full. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
That's a rough go. Not only do you lose the no-hitter, you lose the shutout, and after that swing, we're all tied up. Let's see if this guy can get back in a good mental frame of mind and start throwing some zeros back up on the board.
At the plate now, Eric Filia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
That's
2-0.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box now, Ryan Jeffers, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. A 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Kevin Merrill. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mercedes.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yerman Mercedes. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. 5 innings complete, all even at 1 apiece. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. With just 1 hit in the game, frustration is certainly building. But he said it's important to keep their composure. Yes, they're getting shut down right now, but any kind of breakthrough could lead to big things. So he said it's important for them to focus on competing in every at-bat they have left.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready once again. Diego. Rodriguez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Julian Leon is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Julio Abreu is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Now playing right field, number 24, Julio.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Now batting.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Bowyer is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Julio.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Julio Beltran. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Runner at second here with one man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
1-1. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another shot. Now, Rico Ortega will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 2-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The set and the 2-1. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. A scoop with the bare hand. Not in time. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Now back.
Hey, that's great hustle right there. Out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch when there's an infield knock.
It is, Dero. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both. The left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Yasel Antuna is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Mitchell Kane is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. The 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
To the plate now, Dylan Thomas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0 and 2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2 and 2. Here it is. Popped him up. Kane over to his left. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. On to the bottom of Diego Rodriguez stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base. Striding in, Julian Leon. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now it's shortstop, number 35, Mario Herrera. Our defensive team for the Reds. Now playing third base.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Esteban Torrealba. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Riley Bowyer ripped down the first base line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Digging in the switch hitter, Adolfo Cedeno.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Two out here and a runner at second. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So stepping in, Yoni Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
In there, and it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're down 2-1. JT Brubaker is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, JT Brubaker.
In now for the Reds, Yu on. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fouled away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Kyle Holder. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. A dive. He's got it in time.
Now batting, designated hitter, Robbie Vincent.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Robbie Hinton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Fouled off. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Reds are down in order. They lead it 2-1. In now, Yasel Antuna. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Mitchell Kane. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Kevin Merrill.
Now at the plate, Kevin Merrill 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail it here 2-1. Now in the box, Diego Rodriguez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Diego.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Rodriguez bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Xavier Fernandez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Set up away, but he misses with a slurred ball for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
That one's in there. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the right fielder, Julio Beltran.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Julio Beltran, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet. And
now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Reds leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Peter Fairbanks
enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Yerman Mercedes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
In now, Julian Leon. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Popped him up. Thomas moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Esteban Torrealba.
So coming to the plate, Esteban Torrealba. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Grounded to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Mario Herrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's one gone here in the 9th.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate, Dylan Thomas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two 2-0 now. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Digging in, on. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is taken outside for ball one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, 1 on in a one-run game. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses 2 and 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now to the plate, Kyle Holder. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner towards short, and that's through, a base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Ryan Rollison enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Into the box now, Robbie Hinton, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's off the plate, ball 2.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Popped him up. Kane is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Diego. Rodriguez.
Stepping into the box, Diego Rodriguez, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds 3 and the Indians 1. Frankie Cloutier is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder Riley Bowyer. First offering on its way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't hold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Adolfo Cedeno, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the stretch.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0.
2-0. You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Strike called, 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Now batting, the second baseman, Yodi Hernandez.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back. Into the box, Yoni Hernandez. A pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
No one out with a runner at second. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And this will be fouled away. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
They say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
A close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Cleveland came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Ryan Rollison takes home the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians.